distinguished judges, honorable guests, and my fellow participants. Good morning. Imagine we are standing on a pristine beach. The wave gently touches the shore, the air feels fresh, and the environment is untouched. The sound of the ocean brings peace, and the beauty of nature feels timeless. Now, imagine the same beach covered with plastic waste, polluted waters, and a fading sense of beauty. The waves still comes, but they carry bottles, bags, and debris instead of serenity. The difference between these two realities is depends on one thing, our mindset. Today, I stand before you to speak about green tourism mindset, shaping responsible mindset for a sustainable tourism. Tourism is one of the world's fastest growing industries. It connects culture, strengthens global understanding, and creates millions of jobs. For many regions, especially Bali, tourism is not just an economic sector, it is the backbone of society. Bali has long been known as a paradise on earth. Its stunning beaches, lush rice terraces, spiritual tradition, and warm hospitality attracts millions of visitors every year. Tourism has transformed Bali into a global destination, bringing prosperity and opportunity to its people. However, behind this success lies a growing and a complex challenge, the one that threatens the very foundation of Bali's tourism, environmental sustainability. One of the most urgent issues is waste management. Every single day, Bali generates thousands of tons of waste. A large percentage of this waste is plastic, single-use items such as bottles, straws, food packaging, and plastic bags. Unfortunately, the existing waste management system has not been able to fully handle this growing volume. As a result, much of the waste is mismanaged. It ends up in illegal dumping sites, rivers, and eventually flows to the ocean. During the rainy season, these problems become even more visible. The, the ocean currents brings back the waste to the shores. Beaches that should represent beauty such as Kuta, Seminyak, Legian, and even parts of Jimbarans are sometimes covered in layers of plastics. This is not just an environmental issue, it is an image issue, it is a mindset issue, and it is an economic issue. Because despite ongoing efforts, government regulation, beach cleanup movement, environmental campaigns, this problem still persists. There is still no clear long-term solution that can fully resolve this crisis in Bali. Why? Because infrastructure alone is not enough. Policies alone is not enough. Without a change in mindset, even the best system will fail. Ladies and gentlemen, this crisis is not only affect Bali, it reflects a global pattern. In many parts of the world, tourism has grown faster than sustainability. Coral reefs in Southeast Asia has been damaged by irresponsible tourism activities. Historic cities like Venice struggle with over-tourism. Natural wonders such as Mount Everest face pollution from its climbers. This example shows us a clear pattern. Tourism, when unmanaged, can destroy the very destination it depends on. And it brings us into a critical question. What kind of tourist do we want to be? What kind of future do we want to create? The answer lies in developing green tourism mindset. Green tourism mindset is more than just awareness. It is it is the way of thinking that guides our action. It is the understanding that every choice that we make has consequences, not only for ourselves, but for the environment, for the local communities, and for the future generation. It begins with small, simple action. For tourists, it's mean refusing single-use plastic, carrying reusable bottles and bags, respecting local custom, and choosing environmentally responsible accommodation. Imagine if every visitor to Bali just reduced one piece of plastic per day. With millions of visitors each year, the impact will be enormous. For businesses, it means rethinking priorities. Sustainability should not be an option, it should be a standard. Restaurants, hotels, and guides operators must invest in waste reduction, energy efficiency, and environmentally friendly practice. For government, it means strengthening and waste management and enforcing regulation, providing education for both locals and visitors. Policies such as banning single-use plastic is important, but they should be supported by consistent implementation and public awareness. However, beyond all these roles, there's one fundamental transformation that must happen. We must shift from being consumers to becoming caretakers. Consumers take, caretakers protect. Let's be honest, if we don't change, Bali's future is at risk. This is a real and growing threat, but there's still hope. Let us be the generation that chooses sustainability over convenience, because sustainable tourism is not just about destination, it's about the future that we choose to create. Thank you.